Hi, Team Exos. My name is Michelle, and welcome to Flow Yoga. Are you ready to find your flow and your zen? What do you say we get started? So we're actually going to have a seat. You can tuck one leg behind. Come on down to your mat. Let's just get settled in here. You might choose to take a few deep breaths. You might choose to close your eyes. As you breathe in, kind of pull in energy. As we breathe out, let's just declutter our minds. Take your right leg out to the side. Let's hook your left leg in. Let's continue that breathing and that focus. So your right arm is going to come somewhere inside the leg or the foot. Left arm is going to reach up, come right overhead, and just C-shape your spine here. So feel that beautiful stretch up the side of the body. And we're going to rotate your chest right towards your knee. Lengthen your spine forward towards your toes. And then lift all the way up. We're going to bring your left hand right by your hip. I'm going to do a spiral twist. So squeeze your glutes, push the hips forward. And we're going to stretch from your fingertips right down to your toes. Now slowly come back down to your hips. Let's try that again. So reach up and over. Nice side bend. Rotate your chest towards your thigh. Reach and lengthen. Then inhale, reach up. Hand comes by the hip. Squeeze your glutes, push forward. You got an eyes, look right down at your fingertips. Good. Let's try that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out, stretch forward over the thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze your glutes and feel the energy right down the front body. Good. Slowly come on down. And let's go to the other side. All right, so left leg out. Hook your right heel in. We're going to breathe in, reach up. Breathe out. Nice side bend. And so just take a moment here this first time around. Notice where you feel the stretch. Now pull your top shoulder back, revolve it around. And then let's turn and rotate your chest right towards your thigh. Now let's try to avoid rounding through the spine. Rather, keep your heart open and think about lengthening towards your toes. Now, big inhale up, right arm comes right back by the hip. Squeeze your glutes, push forward to that beautiful spiral twist. Really strong back body. Now come on down. And let's really flow with this. So breathe in and breathe out. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze glutes, push forward. Let's try the full sequence one more time. Let's come into your side bend. Pull the ribs right up off the hip. Breathe in to lift your chest. Breathe out, come forward. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale. Now feel the breath spiral from your big toe all the way up to your fingertips. And slowly come on down. All right, great job. We're going to work on a stability and core exercise next with an exercise called balancing bears. So you can start with both feet on the floor, and we're going to start by just grabbing your right foot. So you might choose to grab the foot, the ankle, maybe the calf, and maybe the thigh. You get to choose. And we're going to lift right up through your chest, okay? We're really scooping through your belly. And then if you can, we're going to lift the left foot up off the floor. Now you could just kind of collapse into this pose and chill, But I'm going to challenge you to really grow tall, to breathe up through your spine. Good, and then draw your shoulder blades back. Okay, so feel that strong engagement right in through the core. Now we're gonna take the right leg out. You got it, now leg can be straight, it can be bent, whatever feels best for you. Again, you might choose to hold at the back of the thigh, and that's great too. Wherever you're at, we're gonna keep lifting up through the spine. Got it, now check in with your breathing. You're breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose, just letting it flow. It's gonna be all about our flow today. All right, so let's try bringing the right foot in. Let's try the left leg. So again, grab where it feels comfortable to you. The foot, the ankle, the calf, the thigh. Extend out. Good. Now try not to hold onto your leg with a death grip, okay? We don't want any white clenched knuckles. I want you to lightly hold on to it and feel how that shifts more work into your core to stabilize. Do you feel that shift? Pretty cool, right? So we're breathing. We're exploring where we can take this pose. Alrighty, so we did the right leg, we did the left leg. What's left? Both legs. So let's go ahead, extend both legs out. Again, they don't have to be straight. Grab hold of the legs where it feels good to you. That's it. Now feel your hips anchor down into the ground. And I want you to feel your body really open up, really lift tall up, right up through the crown of your head. Yes, and use your breath to energize it even more. Abs are starting to really feel the heat. All right, let's slowly come on down. Now, if you lost your balance on that at any point, that's okay. No worries, it happens. Well done. Let's go ahead, flip on over, tuck your toes, walk your hands or walk your feet forward. We'll come into a forward fold. Option at any time to use a block or a prop. What that's going to do is prevent us from really rounding through the back and putting all that pressure on the spine. And we can now get that release in your hamstrings and then get more of a release of your spine. Now, if you don't have a prop, you might choose to just bend your knees so that your hands can touch the floor and just gradually work on lifting your sit bones up to the sky. Relax your head down. And just shake your head out yes and no. I like to make sure we've let go of tension as much as we possibly can. So let's bend our knees, roll up, reach up overhead, and then just let the arms come right down by your side. So we're going to begin our flow here. So the feet are together, option is hip width apart, and let's sit into our chair pose. So our hips are going to sit back and down. You got it. Our knees stay together, and we're gonna stay lifted through the chest. From here, reach the arms up. So the biceps pull back behind the ears. We flare out through the fingers. And then we're gonna exhale and take another inch lower into our chair pose. Here, fold forward, hands come down to the ground. Relax down through the spine as you tuck your chin in. Let's start by walking your legs back into plank. So both legs take big steps back. So the shoulders are right over the wrists. Option is going to be on the knees or the toes as we slowly lower down through your chaturanga. Your elbows squeeze right into your ribs. And then we're going to breathe in, lift up into that baby cobra. Okay, so squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze your glutes firmly. And then push up, tuck your toes, downward dog. So for downward dog, we want the tailbone lifting up high. And we do that by first pushing through your hands firmly, guiding your chest a little closer towards your thighs. Got it. And then gently work on pushing the heels back. From here, we take your left leg. I want you to lift it up to three-legged dog. So the toes search for the sky as your right heel searches for the mat. And then evenly push through both arms to square the shoulders. Knee to elbow. So we shift forward. The knee comes to the outside of the elbow. You got it. Shoulders over the wrists. Then breathe in. Push right back to three-legged dog as your toes search. And then breathe out, shift forward, crunch through your abdominals. Good, can we try that again? Breathe in, push your chest right back to the thigh. Breathe out, lower the hips right in line with the shoulders. Good, now this last time, breathe in, three-legged dog. This time we pull the knee up into the chest and then thread the foot up in between your hands. Now, if you need to, use your hand, help you walk the foot up. It's a really big step. We want to check that the knee is in line with the ankle. Okay, once we've got that, pivot your back heel down. We set up for warrior one. So breathe in, pull your chest back, lift, and then keep breathing in as you reach your arms right up overhead. And for that warrior one, we want to square your hips to the side, square the shoulders to the side. And as you sink into the front thigh, check that the knee stays over the ankle and it's pushing out in line with your middle toe. Okay. Once you've got that, we're going to solidify the back leg. So push through the outside edge of your foot, squeeze through that glute. You got it. And now we're set up for a really strong warrior one. Now use your breath to stay within the power of your legs. Your next big inhale, I want you to sweep your arms back, lace the fingers, pull the knuckles down, and then let's just tip forward. Chest comes right above the thighs, and then we're going to sweep the arms overhead. Thumbs to ceiling, belly lifted, and back leg strong. Hands come down, lift the back heel. Now we're shifting the weight forward into your left leg and lifting the right leg for your standing split. Now some options here. One, you can use your block or your prop at any time. Two, if this is too much, you can tuck your knee in at any time. Otherwise, we're working on one, bringing your chest right towards your left thigh. Two, we're working on lifting your right leg up higher and higher. So it's not just about flexibility here, that plays a big role, but it's about strength too. Using your right glutes, using your hamstrings to lift the leg, and then that stability of your standing leg. Now let's slowly lower the foot down, feet together. So you come in a forward fold. Now you should feel a little bit of an imbalance from side to side. See if we can even that out. So breathe in, lift your chest as you sink your hips back to chair pose. So radiate out right through your fingertips as you sink 1 inch deeper. Then exhale, fold forward. Hug the belly button up tight to support your low back. Then we're gonna walk, or this time if you want, you can jump your legs back. Soft little floats, land softly. And then push the ground away with your hands. Chaturanga. Your elbows brush against the ribs. You're on your knees or your toes, and we keep the body long like a plank of wood. Now breathe in, surge up, baby cobra, or you can come all the way up to up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes and push your body right back into your heels. Now all 10 fingers grip into the mat. And this time we take the right leg and lift, three-legged dog. So breathe in. Got it. So we've got strong arms. We've got a strong torso. We've got a strong leg. And now pull the knee right towards the outside of the elbow. You got it. It's like we make ourselves into a dragonfly here. And then breathe in. Come back to three-legged dog. Breathe out. Pull forward. And now grip your hands into the mat. And again, inhale. Feel the long lines of energy right up your body. Breathe out. Feel the strength coursing right through your own blood. Breathe in. Good. From here, we're going to take your right leg, step it all the way up in between your hands. Help it if you need to. That's a really big step. Once you have that set up, we're going to anchor the back heel down and let's breathe in, rise. Warrior one. Then flood the chest with breath as we reach up through the arms. We're set up on the other side. So once again, we check the alignment, the hips, the shoulders, the knee, and then the back leg. You got it. Now secure your back foot down and feel how that pulls up through the inner thigh. And as you squeeze your back glute, you're going to feel how that pulls up right through the belt buckle. Now as we settle into warrior one, we start to engage more and more muscle fibers. We're going to reach the hands behind, clasp, and pull your shoulder blades back, right down into your back pockets. Exhale, tip forward, long through your spine, and then keep coming with your arms. Reach them forward, radiate. Hands come down, lift the back heel, and let's step forward, shifting the body weight. Choose your options. Use a block, bend your knee, or go all the way for it. Now remember, we want to relax the body down towards the thigh. Tuck your chin in so the eyes are looking right to the shin of your leg. And use the strength of your left leg to keep lifting. One of my favorite poses here, standing split. It's so challenging yet feels so good. Slowly lower the foot, feet come together, right into your fold. Breathe in, sink into your hips, reach up through your arms. Got it, now try this. Push your knees together. Got it, squeeze all the way through the inner thighs. Feel how that really anchors your pose. And breathe out, fold forward. And let gravity pull the crown of your head down. If you want to try jumping back into your plank, make sure you push through your hands, you brace your abs really firmly, and lightly jump and land back. Now knees or toes here, guys. Let's slowly lower. Inch your body down. Then breathe in. Push the tops of your feet right into the earth. And then breathe right up under the collarbones. Exhale, down dog. Let's find our flow again. So we'll start with your left leg. Breathe in. From your fingertips to your toes. Breathe out. Let's bring knee to elbow. Long line with your body. And again, breathe in, lift up, and breathe out. Pull the body weight forward. Good. Inhale. This time we step the foot all the way up in between your hands. Help it if you need. Anchor the back heel down. Let's find that warrior one. So breathe in, lift up, and then keep coming right up with your arms. Now see if you can find just a little bit more depth in your warrior one here. That's it. Now hands clasp back. Pull the palms together and then tip. Sweep your arms overhead and then keep your back leg strong so that we can keep your arms light. Hands come down, shift. Standing split, lifting the right toes high to the sky. Chest keeps coming forward. Now I'm going to add another challenge. Remember, you have the option to bend the right knee at any time. You might still choose to use your block. We're going to try this. We're going to bend your right knee and then take your left hand and see if you can grab a hold of the foot. All right, so that's the first big challenge. Next challenge, if you choose to accept it, is to start to push your foot into your hand and start to lift the thigh higher and higher. So really engage through those big posterior muscles. And remember, you can set your left hand down on the ground anytime. You can let go of the foot if you start to feel a little too wobbly. Go ahead, release the foot, hand comes down, step the foot in. How do we do? Nice job. What do you say? One more time. So sink into the hips. Lift up through the arms. Good. And now dig your feet into the earth. Fold forward. Hollow out the belly. Relax your neck. Walk or jump back lightly. From your plank, exhale. Inhale, surge up through your heart. Exhale, lift up through your tailbone. Inhale, right leg lifts up, three-legged dog. Keep your three limbs really strong here as you lift up through your right. Exhale, pull knee to the outside of the elbow. Let's try it again, breathe in, lift. And breathe out, shifting forward. Inhale. This time, big step in between your hands. Anchor the back heel down. Warrior one. Opening proud. Breathing in, garnishing more strength. Lace the fingers behind. Feel more open. Exhale, tip. Inhale, reach your arms. Hands land. Lift back heel and step in. Find your standing split. All right, so how do you feel on this side? You want to try it now? So lift your left toes high. Keep relaxing your upper body down. If you want to try it on this side, we're going to bend your left knee. Then we're going to take hold of your foot with your right hand. So opposite foot in hand. Now once you've got this, and if you're feeling steady, you can start to push your foot and your hand into one another. Feel how that inflates the leg. You got it. It fires up the back body muscles through your glutes, your hamstrings, even right up into your triceps. Good. You can release the foot. Feet step in together and forward fold. Nicely done, team. Let's take a moment and just settle down into your forward bend. From here, we're going to take your hands, your fingertips, underneath the tops of your toes and the balls of your feet, coming into gorilla pose. So while you're here, I still want you to pull your shoulder blades back, okay? And then relax your upper body down. And then push your toes, especially your big toe, push it right into your hands. That should find nice life coming up the back of your legs. That's it. Keep pushing your big toes down to really take advantage of that stretch. And then just release. You might choose to tuck one leg behind. Have a seat. Job well done. So we'll finish our beautiful flow off with our our meditation. So our meditation, or in yoga, this is called our Savasana. So go ahead and find a comfortable position on your mat. You might choose to stay seated with me. You might choose to lie on your back, or maybe on your side. Whatever position is going to feel good to you in this moment. As you get settled in, go ahead and close your eyes. And find where you can let go through your body. Just like we talked about in the beginning, let's use our inhale breath to really energize our minds, our bodies. Let's use our exhale breath to release and to declutter our minds. Meditation is the art of doing nothing, and yet it can be so challenging at times. So let's take a moment to let go of judgment, to let go of criticism. Let's take this moment to simply observe, to notice, to just be. And as you observe, continue to let go of any judgment, of any self-doubt. We breathe in softness, we breathe in kindness, we breathe in acceptance for ourselves and for others. As much as our mind might wander, and that's okay, we start to piece all the seconds together that allow us to stream together a solid meditation. begin just slowly pull ourselves back, holding on to this softness in our bodies, holding on to this acceptance within our minds. You might choose to bring some movement to your fingers, to your toes. When you're ready, just slowly sit up, taking your time. We'll open our eyes. As you're ready, hands come to hearts when we finish. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. My name is Michelle. I'm going to leave you with this little gem. So one, did you know that muscles burn 3 times more calories than fat, even at a resting rate, even as you're Netflix binging later tonight? So when it comes to giving your metabolism that little bit of jolt, make sure you're not skipping your strength training, okay? Have an awesome one, guys.